Hi everyone, it's been a long time since I've made a YouTube video, but I'm back. A lot has changed in my life. I'm a pastor now in Sutton, Ontario. So my whole life has been just a tornado the last couple months, but I'm back and I'm wanting to make some more videos. So what I've really felt called to do is to really focus on books of the Bible that people don't really read much. So I'm going through the minor prophets and I'm going to be talking first about Hosea. So this video is going to be more of an introduction video to the book of Hosea, and the subsequent video will just be going chapter by chapter through Hosea, and then eventually the other minor prophet books as well, and just explaining what is this about, what did this book mean to the people it was written to, and as well, what does it mean to people today, and how is it still relevant to us. So the book of Hosea, so as you probably could have guessed, the author of this book is Hosea. So Hosea was a prophet around the 8th century BC in the northern kingdom of Samaria. So what you have to know is at this point in history, Israel was divided into the northern kingdom, where the main city was Samaria, and the southern kingdom, where the main city was Jerusalem. So you would have the Israelites in the north, and the kingdom of Judah would be in the south. So the kingdom of Israel and the king of Judah. So Hosea is writing in the final days of the people of Israel in the north. So the kingdom of Samaria. So at this time, the people were just failing more and more morally. So they were surrounded by the Canaanites and became more and more involved with them and their religions. And during this time of 25 years, which Hosea was writing, there were 6 kings, and each one would murder the other to get in power and to become king. So this was a dark time for the people of Israel. So why this book was written was to warn the Israelites of what was going to happen if they kept on this path. That if they kept on this path towards evil, that they would be judged. But God kept pursuing them. So chapters 1 to 3, which is very interesting, is really God using Hosea and his marriage to a prostitute really as a metaphor to God's relationship with the people of Israel. That Hosea, even though his wife Gomer is continuously unfaithful to him, he pursues her. He keeps going after her and bringing her back home. And in the same way, God is continually pursuing the people of Israel and trying to bring them back. And then chapters 4 to 14 are all about, it's all really about judgment and what is going to happen to the people of Israel if they continue on this path. It's a warning to them. And as we see eventually after this book, the northern kingdom is destroyed by the Assyrians, and that's really the last we hear about it. And this is where the Samaritans come from, if you know the story of the Good Samaritan. So all in all, the book of Hosea is a book of God pursuing his people. Even though the majority of the book has a lot of judgment in it, has a lot of harsh stuff in it, ultimately it's about God pursuing his people and trying to rescue them from a terrible fate. And interestingly enough, even though this kingdom is destroyed, God is faithful to his people. They still remain. That when the people of Israel do repent, God always welcomes them back. And that's the exact same thing with us. That every time we fail and we are continuously running away from God, we can always repent and come back to him. So in a nutshell, there's the book of Hosea. I'll be doing a chapter 1 kind of summary pretty soon, but that's it for now. Thanks for listening.